Welcome to the Lobby, GameSpot's weekly hangout every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific, right here on GameSpot.com. We're back from Boston, back in the set with the sweet sign. It's not fake anymore. We're here to talk about video games. Lichdom Battlemage, Trials Fusion, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and more. I'm Daniel Dwyer, joined by Chris Waters and Maxwell McGee, who is here to tell us all about Luby's. Now, please explain.
Oh my goodness!
What
How do you
Luby's
people? Surely you people out there know there's a place. It's called Luby's Cafe. I went to it in my home state of Arkansas and had good, wholesome family eating.
Luby's.
It's not some weird, perverted restaurant that you guys have twisted it into.
I don't know who would ever suggest such a thing, Maxwell. That is taking it to a real dark place.
You're saying this is a family restaurant called Luby's?
Called Luby's.
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 And just so you folks at home know, it's not actually owned by a new dude named like Lou Blaskowitz.
No, that's like it's like Luby, if I remember, apostrophe S, of course,
Okay,
if I remember correctly.
Did the food go down your throat real easy?
Why are we still talking about
Luby's.
this?
Arkansas is
so
weird.
bad.
I think this is a perfect way to kick off a game that is called Bizarre Adventure of JoJo.
We're going on a
Friends or
Bizarre
whatever it's
Adventure
That
right
is
at
true.
the top of the show. We're going to check out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. This is a fighting game from, I believe it's Bandai Namco now, not Namco Bandai, but it came out in Japan middle of last year, and it's finally getting a release here in the States. And if you guys don't think this game is awesome, let me go ahead and put those fears aside right now.
What, you're putting Zappelli against Zappelli?
Yeah, it's a Zappelli family battle royale, but this is by far one of the best parts of the game, because this game,
Let's go to Ronnie James Dio's mansion.
part of the CyberConnect 2 family of games. CyberConnect 2, best known for their stewardship of the Naruto video games.
And of the Dot Hack series.
Yes, and of Dot Hack fame. They make great character-centric brawlers, and this is the latest in that
So
line.
this came out in August last year in Japan.
In Japan.
Yeah.
So, okay, first off, I mean, one, he's got a checkered top hat.
Yep.
Which is
He sure
amazing.
does.
Two,
This
I didn't
guy's
get
a
off my horse. I didn't get off my horse.
Will A. Zappelli has no way of winning this fight.
Oh, he didn't realize that I'd be riding my horse and throwing my steel balls into his face.
Does he have like a pikeman attack? Oh, there we go.
Okay, he
Nice.
knocked me off the horse. My horse is going to evaporate out into the wild there. We might see a little bit more of him later, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle, a pretty simple and straightforward fighting game as fighting games go.
I don't know if either of those words is what I used to describe it.
The visuals are really the most crazy part of the game, and of course when you knock somebody down, you got a taunt. Imagine how bad that would hurt.
All right.
That would hurt so bad to have like your name engraved on your teeth.
No,
like
man, he's
that.
got a grill. It's
Yeah.
just like you just put it in.
Oh, it's like
Yeah,
okay. I just assumed they were engraved straight onto
He's
the
a
teeth.
gangster. All right, so blank slate here. Nobody knows anything about this game.
Nobody knows anything. Well, you want to know about JoJo's? You want to know about the
Fighting
game?
but yeah, what is JoJo's?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an anime, manga, entertainment franchise.
I'm not
that's been
surprised.
big in Japan, if you can believe that, since the late 80s. But we really didn't know about it much here in the States until the mid-90s when Capcom released a fantastic 2D fighting game by the same name. That is available now as an HD update. Originally came out PS2 and Dreamcast, I believe, but now you can get the HD version. I really want to do some more stuff on my horse there,
Horse
Zappelli.
jump kicks.
I want to remind the folks at home, I'm sure they have questions. If they have any questions about JoJo and his
About
or her
what on earth
Bizarre
was he?
Adventure, please put them in the comments on GameSpot, in the Twitch chat, or use hashtag.
Oh no, I
or
did my
just add
super
us on
the
Twitter.
ground. But yeah, so
back on your
Capcom
horse.
releases this fantastic 2D fighting game back in the 90s, and we really haven't seen much more. JoJo, some of the characters have appeared like in crossover anime fighting games before, but they really, I don't think they've had, at least here in the States, a dedicated game all to themselves until All-Star Battle, which was
You got
down here.
retired, homie.
I did get retired. Look, and he's pouring one out for me there. I appreciate
Courage is
that.
humanity's very lifeblood.
They also do a whole lot of this. This is like a big part of JoJo's lore, is doing crazy things with your arms and hands.
JoJo vote.
Whoa, JoJo. Let's see some more. So that was sort of a warm-up introductory bout. I want to see you get in here.
Oh, yeah.
Chris.
Let me get in on this Jojin.
You put your JoJo battles.
All right, let's go back. We're gonna have to go all the way back to mode select so I can set it to player v player.
Let's have a look at some of the characters because apparently this has all
Ario
40
Speedwagon
characters.
here.
Look, Robert EO Speedwagon is explaining the menu
What?
to you.
Yep.
What is this?
Don't even question it.
Okay.
Don't even question. We're gonna do it a player versus player. I don't have all the characters unlocked, unfortunately. I just got this in a couple of days ago, so I haven't had time to.
The Dio reference seemed like a stretch earlier, whereas now it just
What?
seems like
He's
an
right
obvious
there. What are
choice.
you talking about?
All right, who else we got here?
Okay, let's play a game called What Is This Dude's Deal? So this guy seems all right, but what is this dude's deal?
What? They're kind of
What
the
is
same.
this dude's deal?
What is he holding? A
Rainbow
ball?
Road.
It's the Rainbow Road. It is a place that you go.
Look, I found my character. It's Hermes Costello, and she is accompanied by some sort of robot that like a 3-year-old with kissy stickers got access to, and just started.
It just started sticking them up everywhere.
Is this like some sort of cowboy future where people are named themselves after 80s classic rock?
I would like to think so.
Dio. Wow.
Can't go higher than 100%.
No, not at them. Not at them.
Oh,
I could have gone lower to
That,
give you
by the way,
edge.
is my normal outfit. I'll be wearing a normal outfit.
Totally
here.
normal. Nothing to be surprised about.
All right, so I'm presuming that my moveset consists of headbutts and braid
yeah.
whips.
Actually, you got it.
All right.
Basically, square, triangle, circle. Those are your 3 attacks.
Yep.
And you're gonna use R1 to summon your imaginary friend,
My friend named Stan.
which will make sense in just a second.
Is it a horse?
I wish it was. Unfortunately, I believe there are only 2 mounted characters. 2 characters.
What's
who
the other
ride
one?
horses. We can see the other one here in a second if you want.
Oh yeah, evasive action.
I'm just gonna do a couple of leg stretches here, just get warmed up.
Sure,
Just
that's
work the
fine.
knees a little bit. Yeah, let's dive right into it. This game, basically at its most basic, you can just use the square button. You can just tap it out, square button, to do a sort of Persona 4 arena style auto combo. So really, honestly, that was 4 pushes the square button. If you want to give that a shot, that's like
1, 2, 3, 4.
there you go, boom, just like that.
Nice.
Auto
And how did I
combos.
do the other thing? The Naruto friend knives.
Oh, wow.
So if you
Is
want
that Vega?
might just possibly be. If you want to summon, so you can bring out your imaginary friend to do special
What
attacks.
if I just
like that.
walk
If you
slowly
let him
towards
out all the time.
What if I just menace the crap out of
There we
you?
go. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Who's gonna flinch first? Who's gonna flinch first? It's me.
Oh god!
Walk backwards. Walk away from each other.
Oh, you want to see the back? Well, hold on. I gotta do a little. I gotta
What? Does that-
check out your
Did you
situation.
steal
Walk
my
away.
soul?
I'm peacing out.
I'm
no.
coming after you.
No, walk away from it.
I
Back
am
up slowly.
coming.
All
Okay.
right. No, you want to go?
Oh yeah.
That's actually that right there. That's actually a move on my part, where I walk towards you, intimidate, and it's a counter attack where if you hit me, I will counter against
Wow.
you. But you're not gonna take the bait.
Get some of this.
Yeah, I'm just.
This kind of reminds me of those kids that live up in the mission.
Yeah, you see a lot of people dressed like this.
Yeah.
Guy? Oh, so
What?
this is
Speaking of the kids that live in the mission.
this is a stage gimmick. You'll notice there was like that big red pulsating thing on the ground a second ago. Oh, I tried to get you to get run over by that guy, but basically what happens
that
is
guy was frightening.
if you knock somebody down onto one of those pulsating areas, it will trigger the stage gimmick for that
All
stage.
right, you should probably do that then, I guess.
Well, it's already happened, so.
This is anime as hell.
Oh, it's so anime. And once the stage gimmick is triggered, basically an unblockable dude is gonna run it. Oh, you're doing the moves!
Yeah.
Whoa!
What is happening? Did I just split your soul in twain?
You're creating a Horcrux right now. Oh, and you got my ear. You pulled a nickel out of my ear.
Oh,
just like some
yeah.
dude's grandpa.
Can I
now
just say-
just walk away.
Fans of this series must absolutely love this. This just seems like it's so tied into what's going on with.
Fans of this, it does do a great job of capturing the insane JoJo style. I will say, when the game first came out in Japan, there were also Bandai Namco's been experimenting a lot with involving free-to-play elements into a lot of the games. Like they have Tekken Revolution,
Yep,
which is
yep.
completely free-to-play. This game was still the full retail release, but also had a lot of free-to-play elements to it that irked a lot of people.
Okay.
So since then, they've sort of scaled back on a lot of those things. So hopefully, I haven't been able to go in and try out those elements yet, because I'm basically just playing Versus since we got it. But hopefully a lot of that will be a little
This
less
dude's got a
intrusive
big
than it
dollar
was in the
sign on his
Japanese
chest.
version.
I feel like I should play as him.
Well,
Some
he
of-
is straight Mauler.
Some of the chat was, I'm not sure if they're making it up or not, but some of the chat was saying that there's a vanilla ice in this.
There is a Vanilla Ice. He's somewhere like down in
This
this
guy has a
section. I
Birdman.
wish I had him unlocked before they started the thing. I tried to unlock as many characters as I could. You'll notice all of the characters I unlocked come from the you guys don't know this, but whatever. Come from the Stardust Crusaders story arc, which is the story arc that the Capcom game that came out in the 90s was based on that.
I did
told you
notice
guys
that,
about.
Max.
I hear
Yeah,
this
do.
is pulling in people from 8
But
separate
this is
story
pulling in
arcs.
people from all over JoJo's lore. There's so much JoJo's out there. I could tell you a little bit about Stardust Crusaders. It's basically kind of a Castlevania situation where there's a lineage of people, the Joestar family, if you will, who their ancestors keep going on these bizarre adventures, hence the name JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. In the Stardust Crusader arc, we have Jotaro, otherwise known as JoJo, who is going to battle an immortal vampire who's stolen his great-great-grandpappy's body.
That's not Joestar.
Joseph
Joestar.
Joseph Joestar is a different character than Jonathan
That's a sick
Kujo,
bird, but I
who is
have
JoJo.
Who's this dude?
I have no idea.
This is Dollar Bills, y'all.
This is Dollar Bills, yo.
Okuyasu Nijimura.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually his name.
Can you do the stage?
The stage gimmick for this one, I think, oh goodness, I'm not entirely sure. I know that, so this is the Philadelphia Coast stage.
Right.
And actually,
obviously.
Yeah, as you can tell.
No, a bird.
This stage is unique in that the stage gimmick for this one is actually, it actually helps the person that it hits. I think it either heals you or gives you some energy.
I just called you a moron. So I'm beating
you
you up and your self-esteem is taking a mean hit.
Also, something important that I wanted to know. Back when I did that taunt earlier, I'll try to do another one. Here we go. I'll knock you down real quick.
No.
And do a quick taunt.
Hold me dick.
Yes, I am.
Look at him sweating it.
Basically,
How do I do a taunt?
taunts will, so use R2 to grab me, and then when I fall down, hit the select button.
Could you guys walk towards the? Oh,
There you go.
Yeah,
You'll
take
know it's
that.
a special taunt because the camera like zooms in on
Yeah.
you. And so what taunts will do is they'll either put a buff on yourself,
lean.
or they'll put a debuff on your opponent, or they'll give you some extra meter, or we can walk away from each other. I love
Here
how
I
the
come.
step sound effects come out of our like, whoa, I cannot handle.
Look at me.
Do not step
I'm
to me,
very
bro.
forward.
Do not step to me right now. Are you popping off?
These kids-
you popping off on me, bro?
there is not a person in this game that I would not cross the street if I saw them walking towards me.
Oh no, I'm mildly on fire.
Crossfire Hurricane.
All right, folks. Whoever wins this round wins the game.
All right, well,
I'll
I've
call
got
ahead
you in
to
the
this.
crossfire right now.
Bizarre adventure.
Oh, that didn't quite do
I
it.
have been caught up in the crossfire.
We are just about tied up. Oh no, you might actually
Suck
get...
on this!
Oh no!
Moron!
Oh, and you hit me into the no bear sign.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now the bears are gonna get
Dramatic
me.
finish.
What a dramatic finish.
Vandalism!
Woo!
I like it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. When's it coming out?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle comes out next week. I said that a little weird, didn't I?
JoJo
Comes out
Adventure.
next week exclusively for the PlayStation 3 home entertainment computer system.
I like it. And if you've got any questions about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I believe one of the developers is currently in the chat. So please send your questions to that individual. We're going to come back with Lichdom Battlemage in a second, but first of all, I want to pimp out some of the sweet, sweet swag we're giving away. Could you hold this?
Oh, it would
hold
be my
this,
pleasure. Do you want
Maxwell?
here? Why don't you hold this? I'll
Yeah,
take
you
the
hold
other
this.
one.
What do I have here?
So who do you have? Who do you think you have?
I have Joe Jokerman. Here we go. He's part of the Starship Troopers line of JoJo's Battle Adventures
So these
that
are
Maxwell was
given-
describing earlier.
These have been given to us by our good friends at Sideshow Collectibles, synonymous, of course, with these types of products available on SideshowCollectibles.com. But if you want to win both of these together, in fact, both Harley
Package
Quinn
deal.
and the Joker, all you have to do is tweet at GameSpot with hashtag GSTheLobby, and you'll be in for a chance to win one of those bad boys.
looking good over there.
Oh, Mr. J, you're so dreamy.
Oh,
Let's go get the bats.
You want to go get dinner at Luby's?
Full circle.
Ruined everything.
Oh, you ruined it.
Also, we're giving away some keys for Lichdom Battlemage. Developers of that have very kindly given us 10 of those to give away as well. So if you want one of those, the GameSpot Twitter account tweeted out something at the top of the show. You should be able to see it if you follow us on Twitter. Just hit retweet on that, and we'll be giving those away during the show, as well as these. We're going to be back in a second with Lichdom Battlemage, but first of all, some DLC trailer action from Batman Arkham Origins. Nice to see you. Mr. Freeze is back in Batman Arkham Origins. Did you know that?
I do now.
Ice do now.
Oh, you're
Going.
gonna keep
Yo,
doing
throw that
that
mouse
though.
pad at us. Boom.
Whoa, look
See
at that go.
Sick mouse pad action.
Oh, wait,
be
am I
alarmed.
supposed to show this off?
It's just
Sure,
No,
what is
just,
it?
Just put it. No, it just.
Or
It's
just put it
sure,
there.
under.
Show off
I don't
the
know.
mouse
I don't know.
It's
Something
not-
might,
it's
something
not a-
might,
is it-
interesting might be
It
happening.
does say extremedesktopboards.com on it, so
Only
it's pretty
the
extreme.
Only the best mouse pads for us here at GameSpot. Kevin Van Ort.
Hi.
You're here to show off Lichdom Battlemage.
I am,
The Battle
actually.
Mages. This is a game that is on early access on Steam, but by God did it have a big booth at PAX.
It did.
Did it really?
Yeah,
It had
a
a
lot
real-
of spots to play it at PAX. A lot of people checking it out.
And it's a game a lot of people are talking about, so we're going to hop on in this. For the folks at home who may not be familiar with Lichdom Battlemage, could you give us the
Lichdom
the general...
Battlemage?
I like Battlemage.
It's Battlemage.
Battlemage. Lichdom Battlemage. If you could give us the elevator pitch on this bad boy. Is this
So-
first-person mage action?
It is first-person mage action.
Fireball attack.
One of the cool things about it, though, is that there's no like mana meter.
How do you cast spells without mana?
Are you
I
saying-
know, right? You just kind of do your thing. You cast spells
Oh.
as long as you can until you die. So
But I
that's,
see a meter in the bottom left corner, Matt.
that is your health.
Oh.
That
like,
is your health.
I guess the interesting thing about mages in most role-playing games is that
And boom, that's what happens when you die.
they
by the way.
have to be sort of nerfed a bit by virtue of the fact that you're coupling up with warriors and stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't have armor on.
Yeah,
so you
I
need-
don't have armor on, but well, of a sorts. That's like the health meters down there at the bottom.
Oh,
you don't
okay.
you don't really have armor, but you do have a shield. So I will activate my shield.
I believe that's called a ward.
I don't think that worked. You got pretty well juiced.
No,
Normally you play as a mage, not a battlemage.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. But you know, this mage is born for battle. So you've got down at the bottom. You see, so I've got cold. I can also switch over to fire spells when I want to do that. And you have three basic spells at any given time.
The projectile one,
You've got the
area
projectile
damage
one, you've got the area damage one, and you've got your shield.
Gotcha.
But there's another interesting aspect of this that I'll get to in a minute. But first, I want to go ahead and kill stuff. So the game is,
Whoa, this game looks kind of pretty.
Welch.
yeah, well, it uses CryEngine, so it's a pretty good-looking game.
Maximum
I'll say.
mage.
So, but you'll notice that as I go along, I earn like some of these
Glowy bits.
and so that you see that gives me destructive mastery. So that comes into the game's other really cool part, which is that you can go in and you create your own spells.
Cool.
So this is the cool bit. So you get all these little bits. You can synthesize these things together to get some kind of like random spell bit, and then you can go in and craft something. So to show you how the crafting works, there are other types of spells besides fire and ice that you earn over time through
Rocks.
the game. But for now, I'm
Lightnings.
gonna choose ice. Thank you.
Heart.
That's lovely.
Heart.
That's lovely. I don't think heart is one of the
Sand.
options.
All right.
So, but I'm gonna choose ice, and then I need to choose. Let's see what's going on here.
Do you choose a spot?
You're really killing it making this.
Yeah, I know. I'm really good at this bit here. So I'll go ahead and
There you go.
choose ice. Now there we go. Now let's move over to where it's. So I can choose. So let's say impacted targeting pattern. So this is going to be just a regular like ice bolt that you throw or whatever. So ice lance as you see, and then I have to add a buff to it. So I can add a little bit to the destruction. I can add to the mastery. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and add destruction.
And these are all ones that you've picked up during the.
D up.
Yeah, these are things that I've earned just by playing, and it shows you what you're going to get: 37.5 damage,
5% chance to
5%
slow.
chance to slow, so frozen duration. You get shatter bonus. So they're really cool things. Then you craft it.
Excellent.
It shows you that you've got it, and then I'm going to go ahead and equip it.
This seems to be. You know,
So I have-
every once in a while, like a game comes out on, especially on early access, a lot recently. That is almost seems to have been like a game a bunch of people wish existed, and like
Yeah.
this seems to be scratching some itch, like maybe Dark Messiah by Magic did, but without being sort of hamstrung by all the rest of the combat stuff that game had to do with the archery and the swords and stuff.
So now you see like my cold bolt is doing more damage. I'm doing 38 damage.
Yeah, 38
Numbers.
is a number.
Well, I was doing 30 before.
Oh,
when
is
you
that
first
like a little
start,
dodge?
when you first start. Yeah. So the other thing is that you get this dodge thing, so I can dodge really any direction. I end up doing a lot of dodging backwards, kind of in the serious Sam, escape the oncoming enemies kind of thing.
And does your dodge have fire area damage?
As far as I can tell, the dodge doesn't actually do any damage. It just looks damn
Then where's
cool.
all that fire stuff coming from?
Could you make a dodge that does?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe, but it doesn't seem likely. It seems like for the most part you
Well,
get.
right there, yeah, like you dodge back and then it's, oh gosh.
Whoa.
That's the area of effect attack that you can do. One of my favorite things. And another one of my favorite things sort of reminds me of Borderlands, which is like some of them have damage over time, and you see the little numbers popping up.
Yeah, nice.
This game looks really good for an early
This
access
game looks
if you look it up.
super. Oh, I missed the orange thing. Oh, thank you, Chris.
both in terms of its graphics and I've read some stuff about this over the past couple of weeks where they are very much involved in the community sort of directing where this game goes or where they're focusing on.
I will say, I think this game is super cool. That's one of the reasons I wanted to show it on the lobby, is just because I think it's super cool. Right now, I have no freaking idea why I'm in this place, what these things are.
Why you have come to the Lichdom.
Exactly. There are some attempts to tell a story here and there, but that's one of the things that hasn't really made it into the game. But I do know that the leads are going to be voiced by Troy Baker and Jennifer Hale.
No kidding.
Sweet.
So they do have some good talent lined up.
Along with Nolan North, like two of the most prominent video game voice actors that there be.
Just got word as well, one of the developers for Lichdom Battlemage is also in the chat.
Oh, good, good.
Everyone, so if you have any questions, by all means, ask that individual in there. If you have any questions for Kevin, please feel free to send them to us, especially if you're not in the Twitch chat. Somebody, E11021 on GameSpot is asking, is there any sort of story to this game? You've touched on that. Is there, even in terms of like the world that when you first load into the game, is it very linear? Is it?
Well, you don't really. It's fairly linear when you first go in. And speaking of storytelling, now there's some story happening. But like I said, I don't really know a whole lot of what's going on. There's not a whole lot of exposition. You meet this character, and these folks are sort of helping you out. But there's no voiceover. It's just sort of indicating what's happening on the screen. And it's in media res. Like I said, there's no intro, so I don't know yet. But you do come to some cool parts where you activate what look to be memories. Like you see ghosts enact what looks to be an event that has happened in the past.
How long until you think someone mods this so that every time you use a spell, they shout out Harry Potter spell words?
It can't happen soon enough, as far as I'm concerned. The problem is that it's really only the same. It's it's not a lot of variety of spells in terms of like.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, you're not going to be. It's
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
It's
Expelliarmus.
battle spells. So yeah, like I said, I think this game is really super cool.
Is that blue thing the wizard equivalent of an exploding red barrel?
Actually, no. This would replenish my shield if I needed any, but luckily I don't have any.
You're all shielded up.
I'm all shielded up because after my first embarrassing death.
This environment is really
it's
cool.
really gorgeous,
the
isn't
lighting
it?
is pretty.
Yeah, it's
lovely.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go around and see what we can.
So you can murder some more duels. This is available on Steam Early Access at the moment for, I believe it's $20.
$20, $19.99. And it's a healthy amount of content too. It's not just, hey, look at this, it's very pretty, it's made with CryEngine 3, here's a little taste. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot to do. I got to the end of all of this sort of jungle stuff here, and I was surprised that there was like
Welcome to Sauron's Eye.
Next comes the ice level. So here's an example of the storytelling.
Oh, okay.
Sadly, like I said, you sort of see these ghosts, and unfortunately, his cape has lots of problems.
I love that.
But
early access.
Yeah, early access.
So here, I have a question, Kevin. We've been doing early access reviews here for a couple months now.
Yeah.
Because these are games that people can pay money for, invest a substantial amount of time for. There's a sort of a spectrum along which the early access moniker covers. Some of these games are worthy of a review of an analysis for our audience. Is Lichdom Battlemage? Are we working on a review for this?
I am
Is that on the
hoping to do.
horizon?
Yeah, I'm hoping to do an early access review myself of this game.
Okay, cool.
Just because I've played enough of it that I feel like we should be talking about it. Unfortunately, since I'm in the middle of playing Elder Scrolls Online, it hasn't gotten a chance to take first priority. And there's death for you. Usually, when you start dying a bit, that's your clue to start going in and making some more spells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Sidburn19, Mr. Carl Duran in the chat asks, is there a cooldown to these spells? There's no mana drain, but
No, there is no. I mean, it's basically as soon as it's off, you're off to the races.
As soon as it's complete, you can fire it up again.
Yeah. There's no. The animation time is really the cooldowns.
Right.
So and that's one of the things I love about it. You don't have to worry about this stuff. It's like you really do feel like an awesome battle mage, like just flinging fire everywhere.
Is there any like super big spells you can cast over like a much wider area, or is it scale-wise? Is it very much what we're seeing?
Once you start building them up, you do well. This is pretty much what I've had so far. But once you start really building these things up, some of them are really interesting, especially when they slow things down, or they can freeze them momentarily and things like that. So, and there's some big bosses. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be at the point where I'll be showing a boss, but there are some bosses, and the one that ends this particular chapter is pretty not hard, I would say, but he demands a lot of patience from you.
How far away are we from that?
A ways that you're not going to see it.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
You just keep murdering fools.
Oh, 3 for.
And I tend to be
Nicely
bad
done.
about forgetting that I have the shield, because I get so involved in this
attack
move.
spells, or using dodge as
Yeah,
a defensive move,
I
not
really
block.
get involved in using dodge a lot of the time, especially because when you do that, it's got a little bit of that bullet time effect to it. I'll
Yeah,
show
it
you
looks cool.
Like boom, you got motion blur and bullet time, all in one.
Who doesn't
all
want
of all of the gaming tricks at one time.
Is there a benefit to having your enemy swing and be open like that before you cast, or is it?
Well, some of them have, not as far as I can tell, but some of them do have their own shields, like my shield here. They have their own, and they can, you have to whittle that down before you can start doing damage to them. But you can visually see their shields sort of beginning to get fainter and start to flicker.
Once you've killed this guy, can you do me a favor? Can you just stand in the sunlight and look up?
Yeah.
I want to do some video porn up in here.
So nice.
Look
It's
at
so
that cry.
peaceful.
Yeah, I mean, look at those things that you may not even notice as you're playing.
Hit it.
You look at, is something attacking me? Oh, shit.
This jerk. I was looking at the
Come
sky,
on,
you
man.
jerk.
Ugh,
Stupid demons up in here.
they're the worst.
How far away do you think Battlemage is from a quote-unquote full release in the world of early access games?
Well, I don't think we know quite yet, but I do know that there's a big patch coming
Next
in
week,
May.
isn't it? Oh, really?
Is it? Oh, no, it is later this week. Yeah, I'm so sorry. And I know that they're going to be adding some stuff with the storytelling.
Cool.
I know that they're going to be doing some other things, adding different spell types. So I'm excited to see where this game goes, because the one thing that's really missing for me is context.
Yeah.
And as soon as we get that in there, I think this could potentially be a hit, because frankly, it just feels really good to be in a really pretty place, throwing magic everywhere. This is what games are all about for me.
Who doesn't want to be a powerful Battlemage?
Battlemage.
Battlemage.
Lichdom Battlemage available currently, Lichdom Battlemage on Steam Early Access for $19.99. Kevin Banner, thank you very much for coming on.
Oh, my pleasure.
Showing
Yeah.
Lichdom Battlemage.
I recommend the game. Go play it.
We've got a bunch of people who are actually going to get free keys for it right now.
Oh, sweet.
I've got the first 5 queued up already, but there's 5 more to win. Jake _D _Hogan, Nate _Topper, at Minalian, JH Whitehat, and Bet on Bat.
All right.
Bet on Bat. All those folks on Twitter have won. If you want to win one of those, make sure you retweet what GameSpot done tweeted at the top of the show about 20 minutes ago for a chance to win one of those. And of course, we are still giving away the wonderful Joker and Harley Quinn statuettes here, figurines, 6th size figurines. So to win one of those, make sure you follow at GameSpot on Twitter and use the hashtag GSTheLobby. All right, we're going to be back in a few minutes with Mary Kish with new releases. But first of all, while PAX East was on, oh no, it wasn't. It was GDC, wasn't it? Mary ran around with a camera and asked a couple of indie devs to justify their video game. I believe the first one up we have is Extra Solar, so let's go check that out. 30 seconds. Why should I buy a game? Why?
Extra Solar is a game about space, because space is fucking awesome. If you ever want to drive a rover for NASA, that's what we're doing. There's life. There's life on this planet. You are looking for life. You are working with the science team. You can explore the planet, you take photos, and the more photos you take, the more you kind of learn about the planet, and then you start to uncover like secrets, like to go check out this place, because we see in a satellite photo that there's a shiny object. And that's what Extra Solar is all about, and it's super rad, and you should fucking play it.
Hey kids, it's me, Jesus.
When I'm naked, my butt's gonna be all pale.
We champion loose associations here on the Gist.
100% 50-50 teamwork.
Ride the chocobo. We were on it, almost.
I love being invisible.
American metropolis packed full of exciting new gameplay elements.
GTA Diaries, what would Jesus do in GTA? That was up earlier today. Skyrim mods, also up earlier today. 5 mods for fun Tamriel. That's just generic as all hell. God, do we even care about these anymore? The gist, reasons to look forward to a Child of Light. That's specific, I like that. Real life superhuman strength in Cameron Robinson's reality check. And this week on The Point, I believe we're going to start talking about some Fallout 4 rumor stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's see what happens. But enough about original programming, because did you know, Chris? This
What?
is all right. This is the 1 week. This is the 1 week.
What?
I think I'm going to have to deviate from the
I don't
script.
like- I don't-
Did you
feel
know
weird.
that there is this wonderful time between E3 and this time of the year
Okay.
where it starts getting a little bit sparse on video games? And this, what I like about this is that this used to be like the January window. Do you remember when nothing came out in January?
Yeah, it used to be the doldrums, and then Bayonetta came out, and,
Yeah.
or Mass Effect, or Burnout Paradise.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was like, okay, people do like to buy games like early in the year.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's
we're, in,
cool.
we're in kind of one of those pockets now where traditionally not much really comes out. I think Watch Dogs out in a couple of weeks. But Mary Kish, she's here to tell us all about the games that we should maybe care about that are coming. What's up, Mary? Mary!
Thanks for that great intro, and you're correct, there is shit all coming out this week. But I'm still going to tell you about it.
Tell
because
us.
I have a segment. So if you look ahead, you can see that Mr. Freeze is coming up. He's out. This is what he used to look like. This is the Mr. Freeze I came to know and love.
That is inaccurate.
No, it's pretty accurate
I
in
feel
here.
like his
That's how I remember him.
head dome is a little more slimming than that big fishbowl we saw in the trailer earlier.
That's all you need. You don't need a massive dome. I mean, that new guy is, I don't know, like all the fame has gotten to him. You just need a small dome. That's all you need. And
Small.
What is this prison lingo? I can't tell.
Everything's prison
roll the
lingo to
tape.
you.
We're
over
going to
there.
see how many ice puns I can do. Let's see. Do you think that Mr. Freeze's favorite restaurant is Chili's?
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
it's Luby's.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. And this game is so serious, it just might make you cry. Oh, Genix.
Oh, such a
Yeah,
stress.
I'm out.
My,
I'm out of
my
time.
legs hurt.
And Dark Souls 2, this is sadly the last time I'm going to get to talk to you guys about it. It's coming out on PC. It's finally made it. But
I'm sure you'll find an excuse to talk about Dark Souls 2 for years to come.
This PC version doesn't look like anus.
they all look
Except
good.
for the
Doesn't matter.
anus
You're going to die
monster.
either way. Trials? Trials Fusion.
Yeah.
Pronounced Fusion.
Welcome to the future.
Oh.
I nearly nailed
He
it.
loves when I say that. And you can crash now in super high res on PC. Look at him swimming.
Yeah, do the backstroke.
Oh, he's going far.
relaxing.
That guy's going to go places.
Massive spinal trauma.
He has serious injuries.
What's this?
Oh, we have a little bit of a weird one.
You
This is Demon Gaze.
Oh, this is out in the Vita, right?
Vita, you know, sometimes they give
Uh-oh.
you some weird ones. You get a bunch of different characters and you switch them by taking a bath. So, thanks a lot,
What?
Japan.
Well, at least they all
Yay.
look like mature, consenting adults.
Yeah, that one especially. Look at that mature outfit.
Oh.
Oh, they
Are you
never
sure you
change.
can't get this at Luby's?
What can't you get at Luby's?
This is one. What? Is
and
this
then
the same
finally,
game?
NES Remix. What? No, all these people are
What is
wearing
Samus
Waymore
doing
clothes.
in Mario?
These are all your favorites.
Is this why Sonic the Hedgehog was in that Zelda game? No.
No.
It's not. That was a
What are you
different thing.
talking about? Who let him on?
Kirby.
You guys don't know about that?
And this is good. So in Mario, you get to play Super Luigi Bros. You go through the whole Mario, but as Luigi. So he finally, gets the redemption, the princess, and all the fame that he totally deserves.
That is so last year.
It's something that's really been on my mind. Something else has really been on my mind, and I'm so glad I get this opportunity to tell you guys.
Hold on. Maximum Bargains here. I've got a breaking bargains emergency to share with you people. Amazon, this is hot off the presses, folks. Amazon has just announced their deal of the day is Titanfall. Titanfall is the game that everybody's playing.
That game is
and
tight.
if you want to get it, you can get it right now on Amazon. You can get it on Xbox One. You can get it on 360. You can get it on the PC even. I don't know why you would need to go through Amazon for that, but why not? And all that, $37 a pop. $37. So cheap.
$37?
Make it happen, folks. I'm Maximum Bargains. I got a date at the Luby's Cafe, and I'm out of here.
Did you see his hot off the presses thing was actually just Sharpie that he scrawled on a piece of
really?
paper?
That's pretty good.
I think his presses are real amateur hour.
There's production quality here on GameSpot's The Lobby. We're going to be back in a moment with some Trials Fusion, but first of all, Dragon Age Inquisition. We got a release date drop earlier today with a trailer, so let's go check out that trailer. Drop.
It is difficult to bear what happened here. You walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. The only one who escaped a blast that killed thousands. And you have no idea how you survived? At this moment, you are the only threat I see.
The world is tearing itself apart, but they say I can stop this.
We call it the breach. It grows larger with each passing hour.
Unless we act, it will swallow the world.
Might want to watch yourself. Raining demons out here.
We will close the breach. We will find those responsible and we will restore order.
Whatever we were before, we are now the Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Dragon Age Inquisition. Tom McShay.
Hey, I'm here.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm here.
Welcome
Hey.
to the future.
I love
Man,
being here.
machine, the fusion.
I know. I totally sang that in my video review.
Did you?
I don't know if you've watched my
That's
video
pretty
review.
dope.
That was pretty great.
We're going to play Trials Fusion, a game that came out last week,
Yeah.
but has since had a bunch of
What the crap?
sweet user-generated levels installed, including this disaster.
This is one that I found for Chris earlier in the day. And,
Nailed it. I got it. You got it.
Still good.
GameSpot's own Lark Anderson has actually successfully beaten this.
Really?
Yes, he
I need
did it.
more of a run at this thing.
I have,
Okay.
I have found that the best way to do this is just instantly roll forward and hope for the best. Because there's
there's no way to control it.
Nope.
No, they're fine.
Look at how long the drop is.
It's so far down.
It's like an escalator to nowhere.
Oh, still got it.
Oh my god, you're
Still
gonna do it.
going.
The world record is 27 seconds, so even if you beat it, you might have to replay it.
Oh my god,
no.
you're getting so close to
Oh
this.
my god. Oh my god. No, that was so close. That was so close.
Right.
Trials Fusion, the latest in the
So
Trials.
there's also this little maneuver you can do.
Okay.
Where you jump off and then you go like this.
Are you trying to make
No.
Yes. Oh god. Oh my god. Humanity! I got him off! You got him off!
He's
shouting, "I got him off."
Roadkill. Oh god, the
But
leg.
he's okay. He's just a little flaily.
Of course he's
He's
flaily.
totally.
I'd be flaily
So
if
we
you got
have
me
like
off as
20
well.
more minutes of this segment. I'm gonna put down the controller and we're just now gonna enjoy
Watch the flail.
the man flailing on the ground.
Check out some more of the user-generated
Oh, I
stuff.
love the user-generated tracks.
Just give us your feedback on this video game. Trials Fusion third in the with Trials HD, with Trials Evolution. This is sort of the latest in the console versions of this first next gen.
They're all basically the same. It's just like a 2D motorcycle game that's kind of puzzle game and part racing, part platformer.
Yeah. Pinning down the genre for this one is really difficult.
Doesn't really work. But yeah, and it's all about like navigating these crazy obstacle courses. Hey, there's me. There's Google Poo going ahead of you.
I see you.
And it's got a crazy level editor. Like the developers told me, and they could have been lying, who knows? But they told me that they made every single one of the tracks in the game through this editor, and it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I think they said that with Evolution too.
You can do, it's so crazy. Now granted, I could do nothing, but people who are talented can do everything in it.
I remember with Evolution, people were making like games that weren't even Trials anymore. They were making Pong and stuff.
Yeah, you can, well, I mean, in Trials itself, you can play like a first-person maze, and there's like a Flappy Bird knockoff and stuff. Like there's always Flappy Bird. In 10 years, people are gonna be like, "Why were you guys so obsessed with Flappy Bird?"
Don't even know if
New personal record, won the gold medal. No worries, Tom. That was just your score.
Go
that
for
I
it.
just Totally
Just
shellacked.
destroyed on national television. This is on CBS.
This is international television.
International television.
It's
okay.
CBS, right?
Yeah.
I think it's on CBS.
We're on
Like,
this is a fine CBS program.
we're bumping off The Price is Right. They actually erased a lot of my tracks that I favorited.
Oh, really?
Which is a shame.
Pourquoi? Why is that?
I think there's a lot of servers issues with this game.
Oh, really?
It's weird. Like yesterday, I couldn't connect at all.
To the game or just to the user-generated stuff?
Just in general, like I couldn't connect to the game yesterday because I don't know. There's weird issues, but hopefully they're ironed out. Now you're not gonna pass this one.
What do you mean I'm not
okay.
gonna pass this one?
We're into like. Oh, hello.
This is a hard track.
I am a very good Trials player.
You're okay.
Yeah, he seems to be doing all right here.
I'm better than you are.
You're not as good as Max Hobart.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty.
Well, for instance, he passed this level.
Cool. How many tries did it take him?
It took him a lot. There's not this part. This part's the easy part.
Is this
So, I mean,
user-generated?
This is
Yes.
user generated.
Okay.
This is a real. I think this track is aesthetically pretty ugly.
Whoa.
But I think that it is pretty brilliant in some of the obstacles.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to show this one. But yeah, it's tough to make things that are good looking and good playing.
But see, the thing with the really hard Trials ones is that at least I know the developer made them, so I know I can complete them.
Oh yeah.
Whereas I'd be terrified on these user-generated ones that are like, this guy didn't playtest this properly.
You have to be able to pass it. Like you can't actually upload a user-generated level until you pass it.
Oh really?
This jump is hard, by the way.
Thank you for giving me credit that this is actually
I
hard.
just- I
Unlike
wanted-
before when
I
you were
want
just talking
people-
mess.
I want people to understand that is
Oh, yeah.
not an easy jump. But the tough jump.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What? Nope.
Nailed it.
No,
That's not where I'm supposed to go.
Nailed it. Nailed
I
it.
have to get the bunny
Nailed
off.
it.
Or do I go?
Just go below it, dude.
Nailed it.
You can do either one, but you can go below.
Yeah.
See? Look at that. And then you got to go straight up.
This is gonna be the hard bit.
Which is-
oh, your head, your poor goddamn head.
Oh my god, this is.
Uh-oh.
Have you unlocked any of the cat heads with your Uplay points yet?
You know,
I'm pretty sure those are squirrel heads, Danny.
Justin Calvert did, but those things freak me out.
Okay.
I have nightmares about.
Nightmares? Is that like when Ray Mears appears in your nightmares?
Who the hell is Ray Mears? A soccer player?
No.
Is it a
That's
rugby?
my go-to.
Rugby player.
That's my go-to. I have no idea who Danny's talking about.
So who is Ray? So who is
You
Ray
know
Mears?
who he was if he appeared in your nightmares, Chris.
Was he a prime
Does he
minister? of-
announce himself wherever he goes? Chris, I'm Ray Mears. I'm in your nightmares.
Why are you making this so hard?
Look, man, sometimes things are hard.
Is he the prime minister of Ireland?
I thought Ray Mears was a famous person. He is. He does like one of those travel shows in the UK where he goes off to Australia and eats kangaroo shit. Or
Oh,
something.
so he's like the Rick Steves of the UK.
Yeah.
Why, Chris? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Oh,
Okay.
somebody's watched a contemporary movie.
No, I took a high school psych class. Thank you very much.
Psych.
Yeah.
Is that when you give somebody the ball and then you pull it back
Psych,
and go
yeah.
psych for like 4 years, and they give you a diploma? the end of it.
Yeah, no, that's totally
That's
thing.
American education in a nutshell.
And then the teacher was like, you get an A. Not. Because that's totally topical humor that we still enjoy today.
Chris, try a different level.
Yeah, you're bad at this.
Look, just let me do it until I perish next.
I thought I could, like, trust you, Chris.
Why would you ever think that?
To entertain people.
Just because I regularly defeat your scores doesn't mean you can trust me to entertain people.
You chose the Xbox One version so you could avoid head-to-head competition.
Ooh, that's the biggest thing about Trials.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone, week one, just
so do at least the last one.
I want.
It's not super interesting, but whatever.
TKO Panda.
I love the TKO Panda. Yeah, so like, yeah, the whole thing is leaderboard chases.
Yeah.
Why aren't there cross-platform leaderboards?
Yes.
Huh?
Are we grilling him? Are we
No, I'm just saying,
Danny?
like, is that a thing? What do you see as the obstacle for that? Like control, like difference in controls, difference in whatever systems, etc.
Most of the time, I think it's just because developers don't care or they don't mixing. Just make like, who is it really benefiting? Like, doesn't it benefit them or to like have everyone on the same?
If you want it so badly, I'm literally considering just buying it on PS4 as well. So
how much is Trials?
$20, and there's a $20 season pass, which seems a little crazy, but you know.
When you consider that the game is 20, yeah.
You're gonna screw this up.
Yeah, I overshot
Nailed
that
it.
one.
Nailed it.
This
Fine.
is why you can tell it's a user-generated track because this is impossible now.
Great work.
Don't worry, I got this.
You got it. You can do it. You might be able to do it.
Have they said what's going to be on the season?
I don't know. More tracks? What? It's a Trials game.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much more tracks.
I don't know what else is going to be.
Option.
More story.
I will, of course, devote much of my working hours to like covering that stuff because that's what I want to do.
There is kind of a story in Trials Fusion.
I know it's weird, isn't it?
Well, let's not spoil any of that, and let's do the other good
it's
Trials
a super
thing.
spoilable story.
The rich fiction of Trials.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Portal meets not as good writing.
No, we're not going. No, stop all this.
We're gonna do some multiplayer here.
Circle.
Because that's the other wonderful thing about Trials is doing some split screen. There's online multiplayer for this as well, right?
Rooftop Runners.
Yo, number 4. Thank you. So we've set up a new camera, and I believe it's GameSpot's own Dan Mahorek.
Hey, look at that.
So if the audio levels don't work too good for this section, it's because Dan's not doing his damn job. Do your job.
So what are we going with here? Pit Viper's the fastest.
Oh no, I picked the wrong one.
You chose the Fox Bat.
Did I?
Fox Bat's good for
That's
tricks.
one for doing tricks. Do you got points for tricks in this?
No, of course you don't. Have you played this?
Not the multiplayer in Trials Fusion, no.
Okay. You reviewed Evolution.
Yes.
Welcome to the Fusion.
All right, I'm the red guy.
I'm blue. I'm at the top.
third from the bottom. God, there's some high saturation going on here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do some sick
you
jumps.
Love it saturated.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. I'm butt sliding.
See you later, nerds.
Yeah, is it just me or do they scream yeah a lot more in this game than they did in Evolution?
Oh, they're vocal.
Oh, really?
They're vocal. They're like.
Nope.
Oh God.
Damn it, nerds.
So you get minus points for being the right for
biting
falling,
it,
right?
but you don't have to stay at the checkpoint because otherwise nothing would ever get done.
Do we have bailout finishes on? God damn it!
Oh.
I'm really bad at this. Even Mary's laughing at me. She's usually very
Even
nice.
Mary?
She's usually very nice and does not mock people. That's what she's known for. I'm terrible.
You obviously have not played a game with Mary ever.
Oh, come on.
Oh, God damn it! No!
Make it!
Oh, I finished I did. Thank God. Oh, thank God.
Ah, you DNF'd, Dan. No finish. That's what that stands for.
Dan, no finish.
Yeah.
Dan doesn't have a microphone on, but he can give he can do like physical. How do you feel about that one, Dan?
Roach.
Whoa.
Did we just select the same level again? Come on, you boners.
Dan doing the famous HMD sign there.
I don't understand your UK slang.
HMD?
Don't ask.
HMD.
Do not ask. Do not follow up with questions about that particular.
Wait, why did we back yet? What are we doing now?
Why are these all rooftop runners? Are they just different versions of the same? Whatever.
Fusion Cross.
Go. I'm pressing X. I don't know. Oh, I have to press the start race.
I'm not picking the Fox Bat this time.
I'm gonna pick the TKO Panda.
Oh, so am I.
Oh, there's also a bicycle in here. There's
Okay.
a rabbit.
After this, we're all doing bicycles.
All doing bicycles.
Okay.
Don't
what?
Don't jerk out.
Don't jerk off.
I don't even understand what that is, and I don't want to.
Terminology.
Think about it
The kids are using it.
It is terminology. Who told Tom about Urban Dictionary? Or who didn't?
I have 2 things on Urban Dictionary.
If he was on Urban Dictionary, he'd know what HMD was.
Is it dirty?
Sure.
Most things are dirty.
What are your 2 things on Urban Dictionary?
One of them is an awfultunity.
Is it okay?
Like I had an opportunity to see alien colonial marines the other day.
Okay.
And the other one is coincidence, which is like in a musical and everybody just breaks out dancing or something.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I invented those.
Did you? Did you invent munting?
No, that sounds really. Why does everything sound filthy when you say it?
Because most of it is filthy when Danny says it.
Oh, what is going on there?
What is munting?
Don't ask what it is.
Oh no, go! Come on, you're heavier.
Oh, user 1, Dan Mahoric, in the control room. Are you playing with tape delay as well? Okay, nice work.
Oh God.
He's using wall hacks.
Can we do bicycles this time?
We're doing bicycles.
Everyone do bicycles.
Rabbit.
It means you too, Mahoric.
Oh, I guess it just cycles through them automatically.
Get it?
Because now we're on race 2 of 6.
Yeah.
You could have said that earlier, McShay.
I don't remember these things. It was not the focus of my reviewings.
Man. This is difficult. This is difficult. Is there split screen? Is there multiplayer of this nature in the?
Hey guys.
What are you asking?
Can you do? Is there split screen multiplayer in the full retail version? Because there wasn't in the beta.
What?
What are you talking about?
Is there multiplayer in this game?
We're playing this game and it's multiplayer.
Not local, like online.
Oh,
sorry.
No.
Okay.
This was the most confusing.
Sorry.
Like, how do I answer this?
Does this game have bicycles?
This game have now Tom, you reviewed this game.
Oh, I ate it. Oh,
they had online multiplayer in Evolution, and apparently it wasn't super popular, so they just cut it out.
Yeah, I couldn't even remember that it was in the previous game.
Yeah.
No.
Every single time.
Oh my God.
There's not like esports leagues dedicated to this.
If there's esports, if DreamHack is accepting Goat Simulator, I feel like this should at least be given a nod.
DreamHack?
Yeah, DreamHack is Goat Simulator apparently. Yeah, I came 3rd.
I got last, but I
got not last.
Why?
Oh man, is Dan's voice here?
Oh God.
Look, Dan's sitting in silence in total focus back there while we're all trying to keep up super entertaining and witty banter.
He's gonna
doing audio for a live show too.
You have like a minion army back there helping you out. What are we doing this time? Oh no.
I picked the panda accidentally
I think I got stuck
purpose.
with the baggie. I got stuck holding the baggie.
Yeah, don't get stuck holding the baggie. Tom, you've been playing this game now for quite a while. Let's say 2 weeks. Are you bored of it yet?
No. It's hard to be bored of it because it's really good and there's a bunch of different tracks.
There's a lot of tracks.
There's a lot. Well, there's like 2,000 user-generated tracks.
Wow, really?
And all of them are good.
Every single one of them?
Every single one of the tracks.
Bold claim, Tom
McShay.
McShay.
Not a doozy in the bunch.
Not a bad one. Yeah, I know.
I'm going to put one of my own in there. Just
shocking.
To make you a liar.
I really want to make a System Wars piece where it's like we compare the user tracks of the different systems.
Is it fair to say that this...
We'll see who's the best created team.
Shit.
Is it fair to say that the ATV is OP?
Yeah, is it fair to say that this all-terrain vehicle is totally OP? Because I feel like it is, and I'm driving it.
It's the slowest.
Yeah, but it's like by far the easiest to control. Are we doing the same level every single time?
Why is it always the same effing level?
I win, because I'm the best and I'm on my ATV.
Because that's the way races are. I don't know. I chose a different one.
Oh, nice work, Dan. Also, I love how humble you are.
See, it says race 3 of 6, but the only track that's...
Right, back out.
Still almost beat you with a bicycle.
Oh no, it's Pipeline Pressure is the next one. The next one's going to be a new...
We're fine.
Welcome to the future.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on.
If you have any questions about Trials Fusion,
Fusion.
You should probably know already because it's been out for a week. But please feel free to
keep it to
send
yourself.
Them on. I'll be sure to answer them when when I'm not trying to race hard. God damn it.
We should do some like upside down racing after this.
Oh no. Yeah, so there's like a bunch of modifiers in the single player ones that allow you to do like
upside down
and like driving from directly behind view, but it still uses left and right to do the angles.
It's so crazy.
You remember those? So we talked last week about the.
God
damn it!
Maybe the ATV is OP.
Remember all the different challenges that are in each level?
Oh yeah, we had a long conversation about that.
How many of those have you actually done?
All of them.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Like Lord.
I did the upside down one.
You did. And then I also teamed up with Van to do that also.
So
That
these
thing
are
is
like
very difficult.
optional challenges for every single
3 optional
level.
challenges
Yeah.
for every level, and some of them are like, do 10 flips on a 0 fault run, which is generally kind of easy, but then it's like do 5 flips on an extreme track, and Lord help you trying to find a place to do a friggin' flip on those things.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's these ones that are like, stomp the flowers. Have you guys ever tried
No.
those?
Yeah.
Where you have to like drive over
So it's
flowers.
So those are, I mean, those are very exploration heavy, since you
Yeah.
have to figure out where to go. And then there's like find warp zones, which can be kind of hard sometimes.
And then the warp finding them can be tricky, and then
Completing them is impossible except for the first warp zone. This is what my assessment is. It is literally impossible.
Oh man, everyone do a flip.
It's a little late.
Should we talk about the new trick system that's been put in Trials Fusion 2?
There's a new trick system that's put in Trial Fusion 2.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Nailed it. What else do you need to know? You can do
Yeah.
tricks. You can do tricks
Smoked
such
you guys
as
on
Proud
that one.
Hero and Superman.
It's like on the right
Going
stick.
It's on the right
down.
sticks, yeah.
And
Going to hell, I think.
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
kind of like, with the risk of using a really dumb word to explain this, dynamic.
Nope.
It's not like buttons you hit to do like a backflip. It's
Oh
more,
yeah, you gotta synergize and think outside the box to
Oh,
do these
God.
tricks.
Oh god.
You brought on yourself, O'Dwyer.
Yeah, look at you.
How are those trick levels? Are they?
Oh, they're fantastic. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's all speed and jumping. That's all it is. There's not much like.
They're fine. Like the trick stuff,
Oh,
I find
man,
it to
are
be
you
kind of
hating?
finicky. I'm not a
Oh
huge
yeah,
fan
of course
it.
it's finicky, but it's also just goofy fun.
It's pretty goofy.
If you want super precision, then you should. Look at me, I'm doing something.
I did something too. I think, unless you think I'm you and I think I'm.
I'm at the back.
Okay, I'm second from the back.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
the only fun ones. Everyone else is like.
Yeah,
I'm
look
gonna-
how dope
I'm
we
gonna-
are.
I'm gonna race.
Oh god, I murdered my dude.
I'm just trying to come in not last here. That's all.
Well, congratulations. Are you having fun making it not fun for anyone else?
Did everyone lean forward? Oh,
Yeah,
I
think
won!
everybody finished that one before me because I tried to come in not last and then tried to do a trick at the last
You
second.
totally did come in last at that one. Even
still-
Ty
But
guys.
not overall.
I'm the winner! Daniel Dwyer 2. Thanks, Sony, for having me make a new account because I moved to America. Cheers. I'm bitter about
You
that.
don't seem very happy about that, Danny.
Microsoft didn't ask me to do
Tom,
that.
what is this? What is this pyro sequencing thing?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. Don't
on the
ask me.
menu?
Don't ask me questions that I can't answer. Ask me about the name of the game and other things I know.
What's the name of this game?
Trials Fusion.
Can you click on pyro sequencing and see what happens?
It's not up yet.
Sequence
Still.
is being compiled. Initiating startup routines. Hold for nanopore sequencing upgrade.
I don't know what it is. I'll
Red
have to do
links.
like a complete re-review or something when it comes out, right?
Red links
Spend
and weird
like
dudes.
a week with the game. Really make sure I understand it.
Listen to the menu music like for another 4 hours, just nonstop.
I really write a 5,000 word essay on man, machine, the future.
I know. I really wish I would have had that song at my wedding. I feel disappointed now.
Did you marry a printer
I would have had to delete that.
or some sort of automaton?
You're a man.
I want to know what the fusion was there.
You're asking
don't
about
know.
the fusion at Tom's wedding.
So this is an extreme track.
These are hard. You guys want to see me like fail to do stuff?
Yeah,
you
you
came
are-
to the right place.
Yeah, I mean this one's not super bad.
Nice work. Nice work.
Yay.
Is that a crocodile?
So like that's a flower. Like this is a Is that a flower that you have to like?
I don't know.
Oh, is this one of
see,
the-
like this is one of the things here is to stomp all the
Weed
flowers.
killer.
Okay.
So like, boom,
Oh
I
my
have to get
God.
that, but I don't know if it like, is it gonna reset?
No, it doesn't
I just have
reset.
to.
It
Oh, thank
just have
God.
to tag
All
it.
right.
You just have to do it once because that would be literally impossible.
Yeah. That
Nailed
worked.
it.
I mean, I got up so well. So this is what I then spend like, yeah, it's like 10:30 at night. I'm just gonna like play Trials for a few minutes,
Nope.
and then like 1:30 rolls around, and I've been trying to do a friggin' extreme track for 3 hours, and the timer has already gotten up to half an hour. I think it caps out at 300 tries.
Really?
I think it's a half hour and 500.
You're kidding. You've actually reached that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Not in this. No, I did in Evolution. Not in this one. All right.
I've reached it. Though.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Nope.
Nailed it.
You really have to do what you're doing the first time, except better. You can't slow down.
You have to be better at the game.
I people
All right.
watching this must be pulling out their
Chris, you got three more tries. Tries. Here we go.
Boink.
He's done it.
Done.
Okay, you've got 3 more tries of this bit. I can't say the word tries.
Yeah, I noticed.
Just adding a H in there for some reason.
Get over it.
Do you really say? How do you say
H. H.
H.
H.
H?
Yeah.
Like Anne Heche?
Yeah, like Anne
Yeah,
H.
very
who
similar
invented
to
the
Anne
letter.
Heche. Oh
This is
no!
that's the part I can't get past,
Oh.
actually.
All right, you got 3 more tries of this.
Hold on, let me stomp that flower real quick.
Got it.
Oh my lord.
Leet.
Yeah,
Leet.
nailed it. Nailed it.
Dang it.
2 more tries.
Yeah, you're making things
One more try.
really pressureful.
Pressureful is a word.
All right.
Says wordsmith Tom McShay. Is
Oh,
that on Urban Dictionary as well?
Nope, still got it.
Boom.
No!
All right, unlucky. That is Trials Fusion. Tom McShay, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having
game
me.
is
So
fun as hell.
this is a weekly segment now, right? 20 minutes of trying to stomp flowers?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Trials challenge.
Yeah. Trials Challenge. Alliteration works every time. Yeah. We got 4 more copies of
Lichdom
codes
Battlemage.
for Lichdom Battlemage.
Lichdom
Wait, what is the deal
Battlemage.
with this?
We'll get to that.
With this?
Do you want to hold them? You prepare by holding those.
Do you want to hold this one, Chris?
Someone wasn't watching earlier in the show.
No, I was acting. I was feigning. Okay, I wasn't watching.
The last 5 winners of the Lichdom Battlemage keys are Shadow PQX _Lambdo _16 at Atomic
one
Edge,
person?
Saxon Tail, and AA Ronk 3477.
Battle mages all. A mage for you.
Stick
You
a
get a
fork in it.
mage.
But of course, we are all wait. I need to open this up again because I forgot we're giving away something else.
Nice.
Hopefully, this hasn't disconnected. From
Hopefully
the
you
internet.
don't drop that or send it flying across the set.
Could you explain to the good folks at home what these wonderful things are from our friends at Sideshow Collectibles?
Well, Danny, I'm the Joker, and I'm terrible at doing the Joker voice.
That's not even. You didn't even attempt.
Let's
Do
hear
Harley
it,
Quinn.
McShay. Do
Do
a
Harley
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn.
Oh God.
Stop being a jerk about it.
Hey
and do
everybody, I'm Harley Quinn.
You did a Mr. Hanky.
I don't really know who Harley Quinn is.
You know who Mr. Hanky is, apparently, though.
Yes.
All right, so the winner of our wonderful Harley Quinn and Joker
Both of them.
6-size models
Together.
from SideshowCollectibles.com
Forever.
is
Wait, somebody wins both of them?
both
Yes.
together.
What?
You can't separate love.
No.
Super lucky.
Is at Pit Injury.
No.
Injury. Congratulations. Oh, yeah.
I like the sound of that guy.
Hype.
We want a picture of where you put these things in your house.
Mr. J.
So
Yeah, that's true.
That's like part of what winning means.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put them in your house,
Yeah.
take a photograph, send it back to us, and we will show it on a future episode of The Lobby. That's The
Yeah.
Lobby for this week. Thank you very much for joining us. Tom McShay, pleasure as ever.
Yes.
Christopher Waters.
Danny O'Dwyer.
Do you have stuff coming up this week on videogames.com?
Sure don't.
So, oh, you don't?
Real slow week. I ain't got nothing on the docket. Watch a replay of multiple players.
Yeah.
Where Mary and I have a terrible agreement to eat awful candy every time we lose in Robot Roller Derby Disco Dodgeball.
Was that
And we
bag
get
of
sick.
Mexican candy that you brought?
No, not that. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It was a malted chocolate ball. It was not. There was no chili powder involved.
Oh, it's like an Easter
There
thing.
were stomach aches, but it was not. There was not that level bad.
Available now on GameSpot.com. Tom McShay, you doing anything this week? You just gonna play Trials and sit in?
Yeah, I'm writing some editorials. I got something about Sony. I got something about Microsoft. 2 separate things.
You have something about Nintendo?
I mentioned Nintendo. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything about
Sorry, I
Nintendo.
didn't want to mention Nintendo, bum you out.
I know. They're
No,
good.
if you really
They're
want to
good.
bum him out, you mention RARE.
La 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 la.
Rare is not Tom's safety word. So for all that and more on GameSpot.com, this of course will be on the site on YouTube post haste. But for all you folks watching live, thank you so much, as ever, for hanging out with us. Next Tuesday, 2 p.m., GameSpot.com. Also, coming up on the credits is The Point, Fake Video Game Trailers, and Watch Dogs, so check around in the chat for that. And we'll see you next week. Bam!
Oh, Mr. J.